Why, hello there. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading for what are you manifesting, and I'm putting the intention that this is coming into your world very soon. So we have pile number 1, which is Tiger's Eye, pile number 2, which is Turquoise, pile number 3, which is Citrine, and then pile number 4, which is Amber. So if you do need to take a moment to decide, you can pause the video and then I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose pile number 1, the Tiger's Eye, this is going to be your reading. So we're gonna look and see what you're manifesting, what you're bringing into your reality. Ooh, so there's going to be a new beginning. We got the new beginnings with the butterfly here with this card. So I feel that there's going to be some sort of transformation here. You're blooming. I'm seeing the flower in this card. You're blooming. You're growing into who you want to be. And we'll just kind of see what this is about as we go through. Okay, let's pull a couple of these cards. And let's see. Wasn't ready yet, but all right, let's see. What do we have for pile number 1? Give me some information on this new beginning. Okay. Oh, so library. So you're gaining a lot of knowledge here. I'll show you the card. You're gaining a lot of knowledge. You're gaining some sort of information. You're researching. You're looking into something. Your mind is expanding here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I was only going to get one more, but we take 2. Anam Kara. So unconditional love, romance, soulmates. It could be, there could be a new beginning in regards to love here. It could be that. I'm getting some sort of joy around this. I see that with this library, I'm feeling like you've learned a lot in relationships, okay? There's been a lot of learning and growth that you've had, okay? And with this, I feel like there's some sort of new beginning of some love coming in. Now we have the Labyrinth. Something has been delayed. It feels like you've been waiting for this a long time. Like you've trying to sort out this situation in regards to love. If it's not love, we'll see what else, because it could be, you know, something else for other people, right? There's many people watching this video. But I feel for a lot of you, this has to do with some sort of romantic situation. Okay. Let's pull some tarot and see. Actually, I'm going to pull one. Yeah, well, no, we'll go with this. I have a bunch of cards here, so I got a little sidetracked there. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 1? Give me some information on this new beginning. If it could be also with this, going back to this, just came to me, could be like self-love as well. You could be pouring a lot of love into yourself, and then you're attracting a lot of good things coming into your life. And this is through some sort of life experience, I feel. Like you've learned through experience is what I would say here. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 1? All right. Yeah, the Fool, right under the new beginning, it's highlighting this again. There's a brand new cycle that's entering your life, pile number 1. Brand new cycle, something that you've longed for, so it's going to be different for everyone. If you've longed for a romance, then that's what's coming in. Like I feel for the majority, it's this romance. And you're going into this situation with knowledge, but also you're going into it kind of a free-spirited kind of way. You're not having like these expectations of what you want from this person when you do meet them, or if you already know them. You're not having these expectations. You're going into it in a very positive light and very light-hearted, very free-spirited. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 1? Let's see. Just push these up just a tad. Got a little room here. Okay. All right, let's see here. The moon. I attribute that to the moon cycle. So for the moon, it's going to be a couple things. Okay, this is going to be a major change for you, because out of the 4 cards, I pulled 3 major arcanas. That's the first thing. Now with the moon, I attribute this to the moon cycle. So the next full moon or new moon, so you have to look that up because it's going to be different for everyone watching this. But the next one is kind of when you're going to see some sort of change happening. Okay. Also, could be something that you've been dreaming of, something that you've been desiring for a long time. You could have even done some manifesting around the new moon or full moon. If you could do that too, that could be another thing that you could do to bring this into your reality. I do see it coming quickly. So we have a new moon and a full moon every month. So whenever you watch this, just put in Google next full moon or next new moon. AstroSeek, you can look at the moon calendar for all the months of the year. It even goes back years and years. So you can do that. I feel like this is an ending to a difficult cycle with the Ten of Wands. For some of you, you could be moving, okay? You could be moving to a different state, different country, different from location from where you are, okay? There's a lot of thought that's going into this with the Hangman. I'm just getting like a relaxation, like taking a step back, okay? Taking a step back and assessing how you want to proceed with things. So the main energy I'm getting, it is a new beginning, something that you've been desiring, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like this is a new love coming in because of the work that you've done and life experience that you've had. For others, it's going to be some sort of move with the Ten of Wands. But with the Hangman, it's like you're calculating your steps, okay? So just an example, say you meet someone, they live in another area, you feel like this is your you have this great connection, this is a soulmate, this is what you're feeling, right? It's a calculated step to figure out where you guys are going to move. Are they going to move to you where you are? Are you going to move to where they are? And how do we put this plan into action is what I'd say here. And it's just an example. It's just like with that Hangman, I feel like you're looking at things from a different perspective and not rushing in, finding the best way to do things to get to the best result. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. So let's clarify here. I'm going to clarify this moon card. But I feel like a lot of excitement is in the air about this. You're very lighthearted. You know, you're not questioning things. I feel that you're both feeling each other's energy. It's like you're having this intuitive connection. Okay? All right. Why is the moon card here? Let's see. Okay, so Prince of Chalices. So this could be someone that that's very creative. Okay. This could be also someone younger than you. Okay. Like with the Princess of Chalices. So it's like the Page of Cups, right? I feel like there's a lot of loving communication. Okay. Now if it's, like I said, something that you've been dreaming of, that you've been wanting, and that will be different because everybody has different dreams here of what they want. You're feeling very excited and feeling very in tune I feel with the universe, with manifesting in, like you have this joy that you know this is coming. You know, it's like you have this intuition that you know that this is coming. Okay, let's see this Ten of Wands. Let's see here a little bit. All right. So this, with this Ten of Wands, this ending of the difficult cycle, okay, it hasn't been easy. You've had to move on from certain things. Could be moving on from old beliefs here, okay, for some of you. It feels like, I feel like this, this Five of Wands, it's like you feel like you were battling yourself here, okay, battling old thoughts, old ways of being. You know, you see this arm wrestling. I'm getting that you battling yourself, not so much in like conflict with yourself, not in conflict with other people. It's more with your own internal energy, right? And I feel like with that Ten of Swords, there's an ending to that. Okay, you're moving on from that. Let's pull one more here. And now you're getting this reward of this brand new beginning of what you want to bring in your life. Okay? Let's see, pull more. There's a lot of excitement about the future with the Knight of Wands. This is kind of, I feel like with this change within you, pile number one, this all of a sudden comes out of nowhere. Like it feels like you were battling yourself, battling your thoughts, battling the old self, right? And that old self, that part of you that you don't like, that you've been trying to change, is dying off. And it feels like it was a struggle, but then all of a sudden, boom, one day it ends. It's like, oh, I'm a whole new person here, right? Okay, let's pull some on this Hangman and see. Okay. Oh, that one's upside down. Sorry. The Hangman again. Wow. I feel like, and if you see in this Hangman, you see the light coming in. It's coming in back of him, right? So I feel like this is something you're not seeing. It's like when this period of stillness, right? Through this period of stillness is when this blessing is going to come in. And you see that flower there, right? I feel like, and that's, again, I was seeing, you know, you're blooming, you're growing here. Let's pull some more cards and see a little bit more. Let me pull one more here, and then I'm going to pull some extra ones down here. Let's see. I have my pile number one. And I could feel also in the cooler months, for some, you know, for some in the cooler months is when this kind of is transpiring. If you've been still and quiet, within, like nothing's going on, nothing's happening, it's like all of a sudden something happens. It's something you don't see because it's behind the guy, right? One more here. I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, it's like a childlike energy because the two kids on the teeter-totter. I feel in that stillness, you're bringing yourself back to joy. Okay, because when I'm seeing the children here, I'm feeling joy. If this is a love situation, like I'm getting it for most of you, I feel like there's a choice between two. Interesting. All right. Let me pull a few more here. Let me actually go to this deck and then we'll pull a few more. Let's see here. What else from my pile number one? Oh, that one right there. Okay, so this is like a cake deck. So we get marble cake, duality, integration. I feel like, and we see complexity. It's like two things, right? And if you look at, there's like a little star and a little lemon there. I feel like there's again, you going back to overcoming yourself, okay, is what I'm feeling here. You overcoming yourself. And you're looking at things from an outside perspective. Like you're looking at yourself and realizing things that you want to change to get to the point that you want to be in your life. Get to this relationship that you want. Get to this, I'm feeling for most of you it's the love thing, or you're moving locations, you're moving in a different, you're the dream area, okay, but it's with a plan. And even though things with this marble cake, even though things have been complex, you didn't give up. You're like, okay, it's like with the duality, I see like the old self, the part that you want to change in your life, and then the new self, the place you want to be. I'm seeing like that duality is like, I feel for you, pile number one, you've done a lot of work on yourself, and now you're reaping the reward. Okay, let's pull a few more. And what else can you tell me about this for my lovely pile number one? Ooh. This is coming up very unexpectedly, the Tower. Out of nowhere, I kind of was getting like with the Knight of Wands that things will be moving quickly, okay? This is coming up out of nowhere. Like I said, in a period of stillness is when things are just changing out of nowhere. Let's see, a couple more. King of Pentacles. This could be a person... If you're getting involved with someone with the love, if you fall on that side, I feel that this is a person that is very well off. A very wealthy person. Okay? If it's not the love situation, I feel like you are in a position where you're having this financial abundance in your life and you're able to do what you want to do. You're able with this Ten of Wands, you're able to travel, okay, because I'm seeing the suitcases here, right? The suitcase there. You're able to travel. You're able to move your dream area. You know, you're having the resources to do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay, one more for my pile. Yeah, things are definitely moving forward. And I'm getting a lot of major arcanas in this reading. In this reading, there's only been a couple minor arcana. 2. 3. So it's a big major change in your life. Okay? Whatever you want, you're bringing that in. I gave you some examples of what I strongly feel in this reading that's about. But regardless, you're in a position to have the life that you want. This is a very big change. This is not some small manifestation. This is a big life change. All right, let me know in the comments if that resonated. All right, see ya. All right, my pile number 2. If you chose the turquoise, then this is going to be your reading. Let's see what you're manifesting. Ooh, so exciting. Follow your heart. So whatever you desire, that's coming into your reality. We will see a little bit more as we go through the reading. It's doing things with love. So this is really, for me, focusing on your heart chakra and focusing on what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what brings you excitement. That is the path to your manifestation. But it's already coming in. We already know, right? Okay. And I feel, like I said, I put the intention for this reading for this to come through quickly for you. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 2? What are they manifesting into their reality? All right, let's see here. Okay. So I got repairman. And I feel like something's getting fixed. There's something getting fixed. Now, with follow your heart, this could be overcoming heartbreak here. Okay. We will see. I will pull a few more. And as we go through the reading, I'll give you all the messages I got. But something's being fixed here. Something's being corrected. Oh, we get 2. Okay. Roses and tools. So tools and repairman, this is definitely to me, something getting fixed. Something getting healed. Okay. Let's see what this... And I feel this has to do with a difficult heartbreak that's getting healed. We get roses and it says love, romance, affection, appreciation, gifts. So I do feel there's this heart healing that's going on for you guys. Okay. And I feel because of that, you're having a lot of love for yourself. Okay. We'll see what else is coming through as we go through the reading. But that's what I'm getting here. All right. Let's see. What do we have for my pile number 2? I'm being drawn to pull a Moonology card, so we're going to do that first. All right. My eyes were just focused on it as I was shuffling, so I got to go with what I'm feeling. All right. Let's see. What do we have for my pile number 2? Okay, adjustments. I feel like, yeah, we're getting adjustments, repairman, tools. This is something getting fixed, something getting corrected, okay? Something getting healed. I'm getting that strong indication. You know, sometimes it just repeats like that. And I feel like something about the 3rd, so like the 3rd of the month, the 30th of the month, something like that, where you are going to have some aha moment in regards to this healing that you, this heart healing that you're going through. Okay. All right. Let's see where you're pouring this love into yourself. All right. What do we have for my pile number 2? Let's see. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Knight of Cups. Oh, interesting. The Star, Strength, and the Emperor. So what I feel is, and I have a deck here because I'm going to pull that one because we will be using that one. I feel like this has to do with something painful, okay, that happened in a relationship and you're healing yourself. However, I kind of feel like there's, with this Knight of Cups, this could be some sort of apology coming in, some sort of amends, some sort of reconciliation. Okay, if it's not that, because that'll be for some. If it's not that, I feel like there's some sort of new love interest that's coming in. Okay, he's got the roses, he's got the love letter, he's just cute, or she is just cute, whatever. But I feel like there's definitely, and I'm seeing this white horse here. And again, the white, I'm getting that healing. You're being healed, and that with your heart, and that is transforming things. That is fixing the situation. Like I was getting this fixing in the beginning. I feel like if it's also a past person or someone that you had, that you guys broke up or whatever, I feel like that's getting fixed and that's getting adjusted. Your relationship is getting adjusted. Your relationship will be better than it was before. Okay. Well, I got a lot from that, just that Knight of Cups. Okay. So we get the Star, the Strength, the Emperor. The Star is your wish fulfillment. So whatever you're wishing for, that is coming into your life. If you're, sitting out under the night sky and trying to put your intentions out to the universe, okay, that's coming. Your prayers are being answered here is what I feel. Okay, Strength. You've had to have the courage to go through this process, right? I feel you're having the courage to go through this process. And again, the heart, I'm seeing that heart on her necklace. It's just coming back to me, right? And we end with the Emperor. And I feel that this individual, whether it's a new person or a reconciliation kind of situation, I feel like this person is really leveling up, okay? Really leveling up and not letting you go. They're very determined, I would say here. I feel like they're very determined. They're going after what they want, and that is you, okay? Is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see. Let's get into this Knight of Cups and see a little bit on him. See what his deal is. Alright, let's see. Why do we have this? Why is this Knight of Cups here for my pile number 2? Okay, 10 of Wands. This is an ending to a difficult cycle. What has stressed you out? What has overwhelmed you? What you feel like kind of an uphill battle, okay? And this 10 of Wands is they're going up the hill, right? So I feel like what feels like an uphill battle, it's being released, okay? It's being fixed, okay? And I feel for a lot of you, this is a past person. If it's not, I give you the information before, and we're going to get more into that as well. Let's see. One more on this Knight of Cups. What is his deal? Okay. We get the Princess of Pentacles. Again, this is what I'm getting here. You see the letter is being written, okay? What do we do now? We text. We call. That's what we do, right? So I feel like there's communication. If this is a person you had, a disconnect from, you broke up, they're reaching out to you. They're mustering up the strength. They're apologizing for what happened, or if they said things or did things or whatever, right? And they're not wanting to let you go, okay? Okay, so for my new people, it feels like maybe if this isn't a past person, this is a new situation, right? It feels possibly like this healing that you've done on yourself, this fixing that you've done on yourself, to heal your heart, is like this difficult cycle of kind of like an uphill battle is over. Maybe you haven't been in a relationship for a while, right? Maybe you haven't found your person, right? Obviously, that's what I'm seeing. But the change is coming in, and it's coming in with someone who's very romantic, makes these gestures, and someone who's very determined. Okay, someone who is very vocal about how they feel. Okay. So I kind of feel like you've been manifesting this kind of partner that you want in your life is what I'm getting. Pile number 2. Let's see. Why is the Star here? And I feel like you've been really pouring into yourself, giving yourself self-love, and that's kind of being reflected back at you now. Pile number 2. All right, let's see. Why is the Star here? Okay. Oh, my cards. I don't read reversals, so if it comes up upside down, I usually flip it over. Okay, so we got an Ace of Pentacles. This is a new, this is something you've been wishing for, right? The Star, your wish fulfillment, right? This is a stable beginning, okay? And this could also be, for me, rebuilding some sort of friendship, either building some sort of friendship if it's a new person, or if it's the past situation, right? You're rebuilding, okay, the bonds. You're rebuilding the friendship. It's like your best friend kind of vibes is what I'm getting here. All right, let's get into this Emperor over here and see what his deal is. All right. Why is the Emperor here? Okay. We get the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like pile number 2, if this is something, this kind of partner that you've been waiting for a while. This isn't something that you've really had your heart set on. You really want this connection. You really want this person. You really want your dream person or whatever. And this is something that you were like, no, I'm getting what I want. I'm getting this love. I deserve this, that kind of thing, right? In the butterfly transformation here. I said Seven of Pentacles, but it's Seven of Cups. But when I was seeing it, I was seeing Seven of Pentacles. So that's what I'm going with. All right. Let's see. One more. Okay. And we get the High Priestess. This is somewhat of a intuitive connection, somewhat of a psychic connection, I would say here. A divine masculine, divine feminine here. I feel like pile number 2, you knew this was going to happen. You had a knowing that this was going to happen. And I feel like you've been putting this out there that this is what you want, and it's being reflected back at you because you've changed and worked on yourself, worked on healing yourself. Healing your emotional state is why it's changing. Okay, let's pull a couple of these love cards and see. My pile number 2. Let's see what do we have. And then I'll pull a couple more tarot cards at the end. Let's see, what do we have for my pile number 2? Okay. Okay, so this card is coming up like a past situation, but it will apply it. No one will ever compare to you. So this love, this romantic partner, there's no one else for them. Okay? Whether this new person coming in or this past person, there's no one that can compare to you. It's like there's no one better than you. And like that's why they're so like with the Emperor so determined, so vocal on, you know, no, I want you and you're not getting away. It's like this person doesn't want you getting away from them is what I'm getting here. All right. Okay, let's see here. One more for my pile number 2. Oh my gosh. We are forever soul and heart connected. So this is like a divine partner I'm getting, and this is a strong soul mate relationship, and also I'm getting like this intuitive connection, even like telepathically. You could be having dreams about this person, even if it's a new person. Maybe you're having dreams about this new person entering in your life before it happens. I had a friend that had that happen to her. Like she didn't see the guy's face, but she had dreams that this person was coming into her life before it happened. So I kind of feel like there's this like telepathic connection, whether, you know, you're having dreams or you're just having intuition feelings. There's something that you're knowing before it happens with this individual, with this love partner coming in. Interesting. Let's pull one of these. Let's see here. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 2? What are they manifesting? Okay. Ooh. So we got red velvet, and it says desire, depth, hidden passion. Ooh, this is a very passionate connection. And this person has a strong, strong desire. There's a lot of depth to this connection. A lot of deep conversations. Okay, I'm seeing, you know, just being alone and like holding each other, and you're feeling their energy without even in words being said. You're feeling each other's energy. You're really connected. Oh my gosh. Pile number 2. Let me know in the comments, please. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. And I'll pull a couple more. All right. So what else for my pile number 2? What else for my pile number 2? Oh. Ooh. The devil. This is a strong attraction. Oh my gosh. It kind of feels like with this, I kind of feel like this is a very passionate, intense. There's a lot of intensity I'm feeling with this. Okay. Like, again, that desire. I'm getting like this strong desire, a lot of intensity. A lot of, you bring up a lot of intense feelings in this person. Okay. The Hermit. Interesting. Let's see. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this devil, I'm kind of getting this person, and I'm not saying they're a toxic person. I'm more getting intensity, strong desire for you. And I feel like with the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles, you're a little bit not freaked out, but it's like, I think you're realizing you're a master manifester, because it's like you wanted to bring this into your life, and now this person is very, very into you. Okay? Very, very into you. And I think it freaks you out on how powerful you are. And you're realizing how powerful you are. But you're just sitting back kind of, I'm getting these 2 cards as like you're observing this individual. You're observing this person, right? But you're getting what you want, pile number 2. So if you have not seen this come in yet, it is coming in, and you're going to be surprised on how things play out, because I think what you're manifesting with this individual, you're getting exactly what you want and then some. Okay. All right. Let's see. Why is this Hermit and this Four of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion here. You're receiving a lot of love and wonderful words. I'm getting a lot of wonderful words from this person. And I feel like you're kind of on cloud 9. But also, again, I get you in this observant mode. Okay, with the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. You're in this observant mode. And you manifested this person. And you manifested everything that they're doing. All this intensity. Okay? And my only thing I would say here, if you don't want that much intensity, maybe not put that out there. But I'm feeling that you really desire this. Like, you like this, but you're not, in a way, you're observing, you're not showing it. All right, pile number 2, let me know in the comments. That was your reading. All right, my pile number 3, if you chose this, the citrine, then this is going to be your reading. All right, let's see here. So, let's see what we got. Ooh, tune into your intuition. It feels like, with this, I kind of feel like maybe you haven't been following your intuition here. Okay? Maybe you've been caught up in a lot of things in your life and you haven't really been following your intuition. But there's going to be like a situation where you're just going to be tapped in. Okay, a lot of information is going to be coming to you. That could be downloads coming in, or that could come to you through dreams, or, you know, synchronicities, angel numbers. But there's something that's coming in that you're going to know your manifestation is on its way to you. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 3? What do we have for my pile number 3? Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, there could be a trip. You could be manifesting a trip. Travel long distance. Something with travel here. Let's see. What do we have for my pile number 3? Okay. So we have worry beads here. So with tuning into your intuition and the worry beads, it seems like there's some sort of fear around this, what you're trying to manifest, that like you're feeling like it's not going to happen, and you're a little bit cut off from your intuition, like you're not really trusting. You're not really trusting that you're a powerful creator here. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. And what it would say here is anytime you have those thoughts come up, revert yourself. Go back to what your desire is, what you want to bring into your life. Just revert yourself. Don't kind of feed the worry, feed the anxiety, right? And you can always reject a thought you don't like. Like what I do is if something comes up that I don't like, oh no, that's not true. This is what's true, or whatever. You know, that's what I do. And that's kind of what I feel here. I feel like there's some sort of worry about you not getting what you want. Okay? And the advice here is to, you know, tune back into your intuition. Okay? And that's the advice to obtain your desire, obtain what you want. That you can do that through just quiet time, through meditation. You know, even sometimes I do it through listening to music, going for a walk, whatever you do, whatever brings you a calmness, whatever can kind of get you away from any worry. That's what I would do, okay? Let's pull one from here. Let's see. What do we have for my pile number 3? Okay, so be bold and make the first move. What I'm getting from this cardinal moon. So what this means to me is you need to initiate this change within yourself. Okay, cardinal is all about initiation. Okay, starting. Okay, making the first move in something. So, and that has to also do with confidence. I would say have confidence within yourself. You know that everything's working out for you because it always does, right? and go with that. Don't let the worry overcome you. Don't let the worry overtake you in what you want to bring into your life. I feel for a lot of you, this has to do with a trip. A trip, a vacation, moving to another place, something like that. Okay. Let's see. We'll pull as we see in the tarot. We'll see. Actually, let's pull one more from this deck before we go there. Maybe one more from my pile number 3. Oh, diamond. Okay, so creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection. I feel with this, it's a spiritual power. You, like I told you earlier, pile number 3, you are powerful. Okay, you are powerful. And I want you to start believing that. Okay, because you are powerful. You can have what you want. Okay, I feel like this is like a transition period. You're moving from one state to another. Okay, and my advice here with the anxiety or worry is to reject. Like I would say, reject that thought. I reject that thought. That's not true. You know, like that, and then go into the thought of what you want to bring into your reality. Okay. And I'm seeing light and purity. I feel like there's going to be like a cleansing within you. Okay. And even also here, another tip I could give is just hearing this. Maybe if you're having some sort of worry, get in the shower. Take a shower, cleanse yourself. You'll feel better. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 3? What are they manifesting? Let's see. What are they bringing into their reality? Ooh, money. Yes. Money and love. And, okay, so you get, okay, so like this is like 3 manifestations in one's for you, pile number 3, okay? This is what's going on. Okay. King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords. So this is like really big, okay? I feel like there's some sort of financial abundance coming into your life, okay? That's the first thing I'm getting, okay? The second thing I'm getting, there could be some sort of new love coming in, and this person is very, you know, financially secure, right? Okay. And also the 6 of Swords, you're moving away from a difficult period, right? But I also getting with this and that airplane, 6 of Swords, in that airplane is like travel. So I'm feeling that you're having some sort of financial up-leveling. You're gaining some more financial abundance. And we're going to come to this 4 of Cups in a minute. The Ace of Cups, there's this new love coming in. You could either be the one with the money or they could. Okay? Just apply it to your situation, right? And then there's travel involved with this. There's moving involved with this. Either you could be moving in together. You could be traveling together. It could be a long distance thing. I did see a long distance in this airplane card. So it could be a long distance connection. But you're getting a lot of things. This is not just one manifestation. I'm feeling like this is 3 kind of things going on. Okay, there's a lot going on for you. Now, 4 of Cups. I'm getting that this girl in this card, I'm feeling like she's just looking very depressed, kind of worried. Again, the worry beads. You know, I don't want to reiterate that, but try to move away from that, okay? Move away from any worry, okay? Let's see. Let's get into the King of Pentacles and see what that's about. All right. Let's see. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Let's see. What is his deal? A lot of loyalty, I feel, in this new connection that's coming in as well. I was just getting that. All right. Let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here? We get the 5 of Cups. And the 9 of Swords. So now these 2 cards, they did come out like this. They came out reversed. So I feel like I should read them like that. And I feel like you're coming out of a period of, you are releasing this worry, right? I do see that. I do see, you know, it might take some work here, right? Cleansing. You're being cleansed, like I said earlier. You're coming out of a period of worry, anxiety, stress, thinking that things aren't working out for you. Like that's what you're coming out of, right? And you're coming into this more stable, grounded approach to your manifestation, right? And with this King of Pentacles, he looks older, so I'm seeing like a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom. And I feel like you are realizing your spiritual power, that you are powerful, that you can overcome these things, right? Let's get into this Four of Cups. Let's see. All right. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Again, the thought. The thought is a big thing here. Okay. He's meditating, right? Whatever you need to do to bring yourself into a peaceful frame of mind, that's what you need to do. Okay, to get out of this feeling of victimhood. Feeling like things aren't working out for you, like that kind of thing. Okay. This anxiety. You're receiving some sort of information here. Okay. This is internal spiritual information I'm getting. Okay, let's see here. We have the High Priestess. You're gaining a lot of spiritual knowledge, okay? And with this, tune into your intuition and the High Priestess, these two. It's like you're tapping back into that intuition. You're tapping back into your power. You're tapping back into trusting that you know that this is on its way to you, that you know you're going to have what you want. And I feel like it's, you know, you're having the money, you're having the relationship, you're having the travel, okay, or moving in with a partner, or whatever it is. You're having all these things. I don't just see it as one thing that you're having. I'm seeing a multitude of things coming into your reality. And trusting your intuition and having faith that you are going to get what you want, okay? Let's get into this Ace of Cups a little bit. Let's see. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. We get the Empress. Again, abundance is coming in. Strong abundance. And you're looking very good. Male or female, you're looking very good. All right, let's see here. Okay, the Hermit. Again, this Hermit and this King of Pentacles, I'm getting like this wisdom. Why going within, trusting your intuition, turning off this chatter in your mind, you know, you're bringing all these things in. Okay. Let's see. I also get with this Ace of Cups, this is a lot of self-love as well. Pouring into yourself, really loving yourself and not letting any thoughts or circumstance overwhelm you. And like I was saying, you know, I'm not saying you're not having some challenges with it, okay? But you're overcoming that, okay? Challenges can always be overcome, okay? Let's see, one more here. Okay, so this Seven of Wands, I'm getting like this, you know, this Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords. Look at everybody's packing. It's like they're moving in this card. So I do feel like you're moving. Moving with a partner, okay? Or to be closer to that partner if you're like in different areas. Because I'm clarifying the Ace of Cups here, right? I'm also getting moving away from this worry, moving away from this anxiety, and really knowing who the heck you are, okay? You know, this heart is right up against your chest, right? Really know that you are loved and protected, and everything is working out for you, okay? Let's see. I'll pull one more there, and then we'll go to the Six of Swords. Okay, we get the Six of Cups. This is like a soul connection, something that makes you feel very alive. I'm hearing alive. This connection makes you feel very alive. Interesting. All right. Why is the Six of Swords here? Okay, so before I go any further, it's like, see that this is the Chariot. He's got a flower there. I feel like you're feeling very victorious in your life. Okay, it's like you have everything, is what I feel. You have everything. You have the money you want. You have the relationship you want. You know, this partner. And it's also like, I feel it's, you know, moving, either moving in or you're moving, literally moving from where you live. I feel like you're just going to be really happy with your life because you face this fear, okay? This worry, because you face that and become fearless. It's like everything's lining up for you. Like I said, this is like more than one manifestation. Also see you traveling a lot with this partner, or if you just want to travel with your family or whatever. But there's a lot of travel involved because I'm getting quite a few travel cards here. Let's see here. We got the Princess of Swords, which is like the Page of Swords. Like a lot of research you're doing. A lot of communication as well with this individual. I kind of feel like for a lot of you, this is a person from a distance. I'm just getting that very strongly in here. And like doing research, like seeing where you should go. Like where you should go, where you want to travel. You're getting like information about that area, things you can do, that kind of thing. Also, with the, you know, if it's moving to be with this person, you're doing a lot of research about where they live, okay, and things around there, and what kind of place is it, what kind of vibe does it have, that kind of thing. Let's pull one of these. All right, let's see. So like a lot of big life changes I feel for you. You know, like I said, this is more than one thing coming into your reality. All right, let's see. Awakening, comfort, and pause. I feel like there's some sort of thing that's ignited in you. Okay, my pile number 3 with this awakening. I feel like you're no longer letting worry and doubt overcome you. Okay, not that there might not be at times where that might come in, but you're knowing how to manage it. You're knowing how to overcome it instead of, you know, feeling defeated, I would say here. Okay, let's see here. We'll pull a few on this relationship. Piece of that card. All right, let's see. Give me a few cards for my pile number 3 on this new love interest. Or if it's a past person, whatever, you would know. Okay? Okay? Based on what I said, you would know. All right, let's see here. Okay, so for some of you, this is a past person. And if it's that, they lack the courage to come back. Okay? So they're trying to muster up some sort of courage to come to you. But obviously we see this love is coming in. Now, if it's a new situation, then someone's trying to have the courage to approach you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It says, my loneliness is killing me when you're not around. So again, if this is a past person, they are feeling it. Okay. I'm also getting, if this is a new situation, it's like without you, they feel very lonely. They feel like incomplete in some way, which is weird, but that's what I'm getting from this. And maybe you're gonna be made aware of this, okay, as this is brought into your reality. You're a brute of, I can't talk. Well, maybe they're getting tongue-tied around you, pile number 3. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Whatever. Okay, your beautiful soul is what I crave most. So, there's something about you and this individual, whether this is new or a past person, there's something about your soul is very attractive. Obviously, there's a physical attraction, but who you are as a person, this person craves. This person gets excited. This person can't get enough, is what I'm getting here. All right, my pile number 3. Let me know in the comments on this, if it resonated, how it plays out. I would love to know. All right, that was your reading. All right, see ya. All right, my pile number 4. If you chose the amber, then this is going to be your reading. What are we manifesting and bringing into our reality? Let's see. Good things are coming. Oh, good luck. It's like I'm getting this with this 4-leaf clover, like really good luck. Good things are on its way to you. Just really good news. Good news. Let's see. All right, let's see. What do we have for my pile number 4? What are they bringing into their reality? Let's see. What are they manifesting into their reality? All right. Ooh, cabin. Ooh. Okay. So let me see here. We have cabin. This is giving me like a retreat vibe, like kind of separating yourself, being detached, secluded, going within. And we got cufflinks, affluence, well put together. Ooh, personal expression, wealth. I feel you're bringing some sort of financial abundance and money into your life. You know, I'm seeing wealth, luxury, excellence. Like, you're having a lot of nice clothes, luxurious things. And with this cabin, I kind of feel like you're coming into this abundance, but you're trying to enjoy these good things away from people, okay? Like maybe you're trying to disconnect from the world in some way. Interesting. Let's pull one more. But definitely I feel like this is a money thing. Let's see. One more for my group number 4. Let's see. Oh, you get 2 more. Mirror and urn. Okay, so there's a little bit conflicting things here going on. So with this cabin and urn, I feel like there's something you're needing to disconnect yourself from the world. This is prior to this, wealth coming in. I feel like you need to disconnect yourself in some way and it's like you need to bring yourself back to your own power here. Okay, there's too much chatter going on around you, and you need to separate yourself. Not that you need to go to a cabin or whatnot, but I feel like you're kind of just secluding yourself from people in your surroundings, or limiting interactions as much as possible. Okay. And you're doing this with the mirror. You're very self-aware. Okay. You're facing any issues, any things that you want to remove from your life, like the way that you think, the way you act, that kind of thing. If you like catch yourself and you see, oh no, that's not what I want, why do I keep going down that path? Why am I focusing on negative things? Why is this, So I kind of feel like with this, it's like you're being very self-aware. You're really catching yourself. You could be doing some mirror work as well, where, you look at yourself in the mirror and say affirmations of what you want in your life. Okay. You could also, I'm getting this for you guys. It's like you're wanting this financial freedom, you're wanting this wealth, you're wanting this luxury, right? And you're kind of looking at yourself in the mirror, even if you're not seeing that, you're focused on stating what it is you want. Okay. But I feel because of this disconnect, it's kind of like you need to separate yourself, okay, from all this outside chatter, okay, to focus on what it is you want. Now I'm getting like, it's over and done. I kind of feel like with that and the self-aware, I feel like you're no longer confused, okay? You're no longer confused on how to remove the thoughts you don't want to have, right? Because you know that what you focus on grows, and you're focusing on what you want to see, okay? And so that's where good things are coming. Okay, that was kind of long. Okay. Whew. And I feel like you've probably been focusing on this for a long time, my pile number 4. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, what do we have for my pile number 4? What are they manifesting into their reality? Let's see. Okay. All right. So we get the 10 of Swords. You're feeling free, okay? With this 10 of Swords, I was immediately drawn to all the birds. It's like you're feeling this weight lifted off your chest, okay? And we have the Death card. It's a rebirth. 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I really feel this Ace of Cups, I'm not getting an actual connection. I really feel this is you loving yourself, you focusing on yourself, you pouring into yourself. You're like, this is what I want, and I'm going to have that. Okay. With the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, you've really you've really been working on it, putting a lot of effort. Okay. Because I feel like this 10 of Swords and this Death, this ending with this cabin and this urn, it's like you're secluding yourself, and that's over. Okay. This old cycle is over. The old you is done, and now good things are coming in, and you're maintaining this wealth, abundance, luxury, and you're really self-aware. You're really seeing things clearly and seeing how this works, okay? All right, let's get into this Ten of Swords and this Death card and see. Let's see here. What do we have for my pile number 4? Ooh, the Two of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So for some of you, it could have been about a relationship that ended, a partnership that ended, okay? And, or even, it doesn't have to be just a romantic thing. It could be a friendship, a work thing, something it feels like ended and has ignited this within you to want to have this wealth, have this financial freedom. And you, I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you've been really researching it, okay? You've been really researching it and really like, okay, I want to change, okay? I want to change. I want to transform. And with you, I'm kind of getting it. You're limiting your interactions with people in order to do that, because it's like, I feel like people around you influence you too much, or you just don't want that outside influences. You want to have all your focused on this financial abundance. That's kind of what I get here. Okay. Let's see. Why is this Three of Pentacles and Ace of Cups here? It's like you're laser focused on, you have this eye on the prize and what you want, and you don't want anyone else to get, you know, to get in your thoughts, or you don't want to hear them because it might get in, you know, your brain. You don't want any kind of doubt to creep in, right? All right, let's see. Why is this Three of Pentacles and Ace of Cups here? Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles, you know, it's money all over the board here, okay? Let me get a couple more. Let's see here. Eight of Pentacles. You're really focused. You're really focused on achieving this goal. And I see this, he's working on the horseshoe there. Lucky. Good things are coming. I'm seeing the 4-leaf clover, the horseshoe. You know, you might even want to buy a lottery ticket because I feel you're very lucky. It only takes one to win. Remember that. But I really feel that you're working on this. It's like you're standing firm. This is what you're very focused and grounded, okay, on what you want, and you're going to achieve it. Like, you know, no matter what, you're getting it. You know, you are very determined. Wow. Wow. Pile number 4. You are very, very determined. All right, let's see here. The world, this is a completion of a cycle. You're reaching the reward. Okay, you're reaching that reward of what it is you want. Pull a couple here. You're getting this money that you want. Like financial freedom, financial abundance, money's coming in. Like that's what I'm getting for you. This is an ending to an old cycle. You know, and it could be for some, like maybe a job ended and it's like, you know what? I'm putting the law into practice, because I don't want to have to depend on working for someone. I'm going to manifest my own wealth. Like that kind of thing is what I'm getting. And you're very determined. Wow. I'm just feeling like this strong determination, and you're getting it. You are very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, because you're not giving up, pile number 4. I can tell this. You're very confident that you're going to get what you want. You know you are. It's like, I feel like I'm stomping my foot on the ground. No, this is happening. And that's it. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, you know when like a toddler throws a temper tantrum, they're stomping their feet because they want whatever the heck they want, right? It's like you're that toddler. You know you're going to get what you want. You keep persisting. You keep focusing on what it is you want. You know that you're going to get it because you persist. Okay? Because you don't give up. All right, let's see. What else for my file number 4? Oh, look at the big picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, like very lucky. I'm getting a lot of luck involved here, okay? A lot of luck involved. A time for healing. I feel like with this healing, and like that's you going into seclusion from other people. You're really healing. And I feel like with you, you know, I feel like you're so laser focused that you're achieving this quite quickly. Okay? Like, this difficult period is done. And maybe that's why you want to limit your interaction with other people. You're so focused on this. You're so focused on what it is you want. You have no desire to, you know, be bogged down with other people at this time. I feel you kind of being very, like, hermit-like, stuck in the house. But that's what you want. Okay? That's what you want. Okay. What else for my pile number 4? Ooh, cupcake. Small joys, self-care, and presence. Yes. Things with the small joys, anything good that's happening in your life, you're focusing on that. Okay, because you know that's getting you closer to your goal of this financial freedom, right? Self-care, really taking care of yourself, right? Taking time for you. And people might be like, what's going on with pile number 4? Why are they not around? It's like, you know that you need to be present, okay? And what it is you want. You don't want to focus on things from the past. You don't want to focus on, you know, who you were or anything, or any traumatic thing. You're focusing on the, you know, any joy that you get in your day. Okay? And that's what's bringing you into this. Okay? The self-care, the small joys, you know, and being very determined on what it is you want. And like, this is a very, you're very powerful. Number 4, you're very powerful and determined. Wow. It's like you're not letting anything faze you. Okay? You're not letting anything faze you. I feel like you're taking a lot of time and working on this. Okay? Like, and I don't mean it's taking a long time. I mean the hours in your day that you could be out hanging out or with other people or whatever it is, right? You're taking that time and focusing on yourself, focusing on your intention, focusing on what you want to bring into your life. And that's coming in. All right. Whew. Pile number 4, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this reading. All right, see ya.